Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Most of Nolan Wells' friends have did interviews. I don't believe we've seen Bart yet. Bart is one of the main ones that I want to hear from. I'm pretty sure all y'all want to hear from, especially after finding out that he was dating the young lady Cked at one point. Well, we gonna get to this content, man. They brung up Cked as well as her father being out there with her. She was the last person who's supposed to be with Nolan Wells. I can't wait till they talk to her. Well, they actually have talked to her. She using her sisters to talk for her. So let's get over here and see what they talking about with this Cked girl. Let's go.
It seems that eyewitnesses will be the biggest asset to figuring out exactly what's happening. Cked seems to be, the young lady, Cked McCormick, seems to be a very important witness to be able to say, hey, where did you last see Nolan go towards last? Like, did you see him get on the boat with his friends? Like, how do you feel about her? Any issue with her not being publicly open? We haven't heard from outside her sister's post. Any concerns with that?
Yeah, she remains a person of interest to me personally. She's very key. She's going to be a star witness because how certain is she that he was going to get on a boat with his friends that he came with? Did anyone else hear him say that? What time did he tell her that? Did she see him physically go towards the boat like he was going to get on? Who did she ride back with? Yeah, she's going to be very key. But what leads me to believe that she's probably more likely telling the truth than others is that she didn't lure you up.
All right. Now, he was supposed to be last seen by, according to the friends, with Cked. Now, after he hung out with Cked, what did he tell Cked? Hey, I'm about to go, man. I'm out of here. I got another ride. My friends had already left me. Why Cked didn't say, well, you can ride back with me and my dad. We have our own boat. You can ride back with us. You don't have to look for somebody to ride back with. So I'm interested in hearing what Cked got to say. The last moments that she spent with Nolan Wells. And then again, she's the only one that didn't lawyer up. Everybody else immediately lawyered up. Why she didn't lawyer up? Why nobody has threatened her like they supposed to be threatening all these, the boys, the young men? Because they're not boys, they're young men. So yeah, I believe what this judge right here said. Oh yeah, they banned him for life from being a judge in Mississippi. Pretty sure y'all could tell why. I guess he was telling it like it is, exposing game. They didn't want him in there. All right, so let's get back to this content.
She's been willing to speak through her sister from the beginning without any one saying that she lawyered up. So if she had something to hide, it seems that she would have lawyered up or not been even allowing her sister to speak. I'm still confused as to why her sister is speaking versus her, but yeah, at least someone is getting her side out there.
I think we want to see her on camera and release at least that portion of what maybe has happened.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I believe there's some allegations that her father may have been out there on a boat.
I've heard that as well.
And did she ride back with her father? Was her father left out there? I would want to know the exact nature of her relationship with Nolan. Had they just met for the very first time? Did they have any prior history? Had they been fooling around secretly, or was this their first time ever coming into contact with each other? And how did their family feel about it? Either initial thing or something that had been long standing.
Yeah. Have you heard of other cases, familiar cases like this?
Like the Nolan Wells case? The closest thing I've come to learn is of a case here in Georgia where a black woman went to spend the night with some white women. They had a adult pajama party, and I understand that all the white women survived, and the black woman was found dead the next morning, and no one really knows exactly what happened.
Wow. All right, so pattern going on. It's a pattern going on here. I seen another video where a young black guy in Mississippi saying we're going to take matters in our own hand. We can no longer rely on the government. Now, we didn't heard it from this formal judge right here where he said Cked is talking, but she's going through her sisters to talk. Doesn't look like she's going to be doing an interview after all. But if this case goes to trial or anything like that, she will being tried. So let me take y'all to the video that I'm talking about that I seen where they want to protect themselves in Mississippi. Where is it at, man? Let me find. Here it is right here.
Willie D Live.
In case you don't know, here in the state of Mississippi, we have launched a movement called Operation No Way. And you may be asking me, what is Operation No Way? Well, I tell you what is Operation No Way. We, the black community, have decided to take matters into our own hands. As black, brown, and African Americans here, we can no longer trust the government to handle things for us. We can no longer trust the law enforcement to do what is right. So we will take matters into our own hands to protect ourselves and our children in a legal way that's peaceable unto all. And that way is, right now as we're speaking, 75% of the black, brown, and African Americans here in the state of Mississippi that has a 21-year-old son or daughter or older that is eligible to receive a permit and license to carry concealed gun or weapon here in the state. We're in the process of doing that right now. Right now, we're in the process of picking up our children from college campuses and starting paperwork as you and I are watching and talking in this video right now.
This reminds me of the 1960s. He even got his video in black and white like it's the 1960s, and his hair looked like Little Richard from back in the days. There's no way we should be still having this discussion of racism in today's time, 2026, while the rest of everybody else is progressing in life. China is elevating. We the only people over here that's still worrying about what black people doing, man. While everybody else is evolving, man. Moving forward in life and moving, just passing us up, man. And we still going back and forth with something since the 60s and 50s. And what are we doing, man? Now they got to protect themselves. They should have been doing that. Y'all had a sister that was out there, you know, unalive from a tree what was that, about a week ago? Was that out here or that was somewhere else? I think that was North Carolina. But yeah, man, it's been going down out there. If y'all can carry a weapon out there, y'all is legal to carry out there. Y'all should have been carrying them. But I wouldn't be giving up game either. I wouldn't be on the internet saying nothing. I would have just did this in private. I wouldn't be telling them nothing.
As you and I are talking right now, this is what is taking place. Right now, Bass Pro is selling out of guns. Right now, Walmart is selling out of guns. Right now, the gun ranges are filled with people right now that's practicing because we can no longer afford for our sons and daughters to go out unprotected. Not only do we believe in God and have faith in God and we walking right, we sure enough gonna walk armed this time. Not only will we have the shield of faith, the sword of the spirit, we're gonna have a gun on our hip just to make sure as we're walking with our feet shod the preparation of the gospel of peace among our citizens. We're going to make sure we carry us a peace so we can protect our peace as it pertains to our family. So that's what's taking place here in Mississippi. And we're calling every black, brown, African American family to go. If your child is at the age of 21, your son and your daughter, and they meet the qualifications, by all means, because I'm telling you right now, the pawn shops are selling out guns. It's just that serious. So in about 2 months from now, all of you that are watching this video, when you come to Mississippi, don't be surprised if you see a couple with the husband with the gun on the hip, the wife with the gun on the hip, the 21 and 22-year-old with guns on the hip. It's just that serious now. We're not playing no games.
Man, listen, man. It should have been like that. I get it. I understand where you're coming from. But, man, I wouldn't be telling these people, giving them a heads up on nothing. Well, there you go, man. They ready to fight back over there. I want to get back over here and see what else they got to say about Cked. I just wanted to show y'all that before we went too far with this. So let me get back over here. Let's go.
What happened? Yeah. So that's the closest thing I've come to find to the Nolan Wells thing, where you had a group of people of various races. Well, there was one black woman and I guess 4 or 5 white women, and no one really knows how she ended up dead the next morning. In this instance, you had several white individuals on an island, And it's not hard to figure out who was there because every person there got there by vote.
Yeah.
And the captain would have to have a list of everyone on the boat, on his or her boat that got out there. So you can, we'll be able to figure out, or the family should be able to figure out, law enforcement should be able to figure out who all was on the island, and they should be able to question each one of them under oath, either via subpoena. They can voluntarily come in, they can be subpoenaed, or taken down to the station. But they should be able to question all of those individuals, and based on their based on their answers and their mannerisms, they should be able to tell who's telling the truth. I know a lot of detective tests are not admissible in court, but
man, these people is good, man. These people is good, man. If the gang members could be this good, the way that these people is being good about being quiet about this, they'd get away with murder. See, these is professionals right here. These is professionals. They good. Nobody is talking over there. Nobody.
certain people may be willing to take lie detector tests and help us figure out who's telling the truth or not.
Now, one of the things, and this is kind of as we go towards the end of the conversation, it's been great, insightful. Now, one of the things that keep coming up is that there were so many people out there. Somebody had to have seen something. Mm-hmm. It reminded me, well, it didn't remind me of, but there's a story I came across. This is way back in the day. Story of Lamar Smith. He was a gentleman that was helping African Americans. He was black himself, helping African Americans with absentee ballots back in the day. And he ended up being killed in front of the courthouse while he was doing this help. And it also would turn out that there was at least 30 witnesses, including a sheriff. Would you be surprised if people saw Nolan or something happened to him and they're just not speaking? That, like, a large amount of people?
That's what's going on. You asking him the question that's going on. Nobody is speaking. I seen where they said, man, the music was so loud if he was drowning and yelling for help. Nobody could hear him because everybody had loud music on, partying from the boats. Which could be a possibility if that happened. But if you're around all these people, somebody will see you in the pool and could tell that if you was drowning. It's somebody that actually knows exactly what happened, know exactly who we left with. I just ain't, you ain't hitting hard enough. It's the reason for these videos. That's the reason why, man, the internet, believe it or not, man, the internet is cracking so many clues. A lot of people is thinking what they think happened. Some people might have seen what happened, told somebody. But it's going to come out.
I wouldn't be surprised if I knew exactly the reasons they may not be speaking. Back in I guess you're talking about something that maybe happened in the 50s or 60s. Mm-hmm. When the person was killed right there on the courthouse steps, I believe in broad daylight. Yeah. And it was witnessed by several people. And everyone knew who did. Everyone that witnessed it knew exactly who killed them, but no one was ever brought to justice. In Mississippi, the only thing as bad as being the N-word is being a N lover. And so
is that in present day?
It's coming back. When I was growing up there, it was not so much, but I believe now in the current climate, it's becoming more prevalent that you do not want to be the N-word or considered the N lover, and it could potentially have some ramifications. You're going to be socially ostracized. And depending on who, if this was foul play, depending on who may have killed or caused or contributed to Nolan's death, people could be concerned about their own safety. And if they say something, they may think they may be killed themselves.
Want to watch the full interview?
Wow. What do y'all think about all this, man? Is y'all ready to see Cked hit one of these interviews her sister's been talking for? I would love to even see one of her sisters hit one of these interviews. Maybe Officer Tatum need to interview them, get that on record. He didn't got all the friends on record. I would love to see Cked get on record, or her sisters or whoever talking for her. Like they say, she haven't lawyered up. Usually when you lawyer up, that's to protect yourself for something that you might have done. Cked haven't got a lawyer yet. They said Ckd's father was there. That picture that we seen with Nolan Wells on the back of the boat, they said that was Ckd's father. So yeah, man, no telling, man. Hopefully, we're gonna keep on covering it, man. I like I say, YouTube is not pushing this video, this content on my channel no more. They want to silence this stuff, especially in the LA County area, because this is not what they want us to be pushing. They didn't start us. They pushed all our videos for the street purposes, all the street stuff. We was the guys who they love to have pushed that. Now that we not talking about it no more, they don't want to push this. So y'all got to share these videos, man. Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. I catch all of y'all on the next reaction.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.